So in all of my classes, my students visit special collections at least once. In the case of the large lecture classes, they will go 3 times to see the different ways that print technology has changed the way that we read. So what I've done at the lower division class level is an actual hands-on worksheet that I've developed with a couple of colleagues, both here in the English department, but also across the country, into here are some things that you might look at when you look at a text. What's the binding like? What's the paper like? What does it look like when you open it? What's the reading experience? And so they produce a whole bunch of material, observations about the physical dimensions of the text, and then produce a 3 to 4 page paper where they've been given a thesis of, I believe this book was designed for this kind of reader, and here's the reasons why. And the physical observations, not the textual observations, the kind of close reading you do in a traditional English assignment, is the evidence that you're marshaling. And I'm really interested in doing that, not only so that they think about, why are we using a particular book, or how has print technology changed, but also it's a good initial assignment for a class that's at an introductory level, because they have all of the evidence in front of them to use and to arrange. And so the assignment becomes much more about how is the argument being structured, how do we check in to see what are the strengths and weaknesses of this student early on in the semester. So it's innovative in terms of it's weird, it makes them come into my office and ask lots of questions, but it also is for very kind of traditional pedagogical purposes. What does this student know about assembling an argument? Well, I think that, first of all, I think for a lot of us, we're concerned about issues of plagiarism, and the more traditional and kind of done your assignment is, the more likely it is that a student can go online and very easily figure out something that closely approximates it in order to duplicate the assignment with a very little amount of effort. So this kind of assignment is so weird that it forces not only students to they can't go and look for something comparable, but also they hopefully learn that this is a place to ask questions. This is how you use us as a resource. So it was really a question of, how do I get students into the office, as well as I want to show them this cool stuff. How do I get this to be something that they actually invest in?